Hello everybody, this is Jessica back with Just Trying to Make It, and this is my first grocery haul ever that I've ever filmed. If you happen to watch my first video about my debt confession, I mentioned about how groceries was one of the places that I tend to overspend the most. So I had intended on trying to do some grocery hauls now that I was putting myself on a budget for groceries for the very first time, and to see what kind of meals maybe that I could make. And this is my first haul from a local grocery store. I live in a very small town in Kentucky, and one of the local stores around here is called Food City. I used to work there, and when I worked there I was told that they were only in Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee. So if that is still the case, I'm not sure. But they run a weekly sale, unlike Walmart, and I do hear a lot of people, especially people that I talk to like in person, some people I work with, that say they don't like shopping there because their prices are higher than like Walmart, which is one of the only other places, mostly one of the only other places we have to shop at. And it is true for a lot of things actually, but if you shop the sales and really know what you're going in for and only get the things that you go for, you can actually save a lot of money. And I'll show you here how I did that. I tried to look up the prices for a lot of the stuff at Walmart, so you'll hear some paper in the background because I wrote it on the receipt here. And I'm going to try and go in the order of the receipt to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, I got a 16-ounce sour cream, which was $1.89. It's $1.96 at Walmart, so just a few cents off there. I got 2 of the 4-quart packs of the 4 quarters of butter, and they were $3.24. They were buy one get one free, and at Walmart they are $3.98. Now, Food City does have some of their food, or some of their store brands, which is Food Club is a big one. But they're slowly changing some of them to this Craven brand. And so I was able to get a lot of those on a good sale this week. I like some of their appetizers. They were on sale for $1.99, and they're usually about $3.50 to $3.99 depending on the kind you get. So there was a limit of 4, and I got 4 of those. I really like the battered green beans, and Chris was craving some mozzarella sticks. So I got some of those for him. And I got a couple of, if you've ever seen these before, they used to sell them at Dollar Tree for $1. And they also used to be at Food City for $1, but now they're about $1.25. I actually got 2 of these. Chris took one to work for dinner tonight, especially his first night back from the weekend off. He is very busy, and it's really quick for him to make those. Let's see, what do we have next? The thin crust pizzas. This is also the Craven brand. There was a limit of 4 of these. It is the 15.4 ounce, and they were also $1.99. And I got, I think, like pepperoni supreme and 2 cheese. Try to save the cheese for when Annabelle is over. See, the next thing we have, I believe, are the these are kind of like pizza rolls as well. Toastino pizza rolls is what a lot of people call them. I've tried a few other like store brands or off brands before, and me and Chris tried these probably about a month ago that they had them on sale, and they were actually very good, very similar to Tostinos, but they are still kind of pricey, and so we wait till they go on sale. And they had them on sale for $1.99 as well, limit of 4. So I got 4 bags. I opened one and took some to work the other night, so that's why there's one in the freezer. And the next thing we have are these Mayfield ice cream sandwiches. We went to Sam's Club a couple weeks ago and saw some that were very similar. It was a different brand, but we wanted to get them, and they were a little pricey for the amount you got, because obviously it's a bulk store and I didn't have that kind of storage space in my freezer. But also we live almost 2 hours away from the Sam's Club, and so even though we brought coolers and stuff, we knew ice cream was one thing that was definitely not going to make it back in good shape. So when I saw these were on sale, 1 box of these is normally $5.48. And they didn't have this specific kind, like the super stuffed at Walmart, but they did have a box of just regular ice cream sandwiches at Walmart, and they were $3.64. So that right there shows, like people say, Food City is more expensive. But these are on sale, buy one, get one free, so I got each box for $2.74, which comes to, you know, almost $1 cheaper there. And the next one is the Lipton green tea. Those are usually about $5.99 at Walmart, and it was on sale for $4.99 at Food City. And a lot of people drink coffee. I know my boyfriend loves coffee, and I'm kind of getting used to it a little bit. But my choice of caffeine is still soda, pop, whichever one you guys call it where you live. And at this time, I've switched flavors here and there, but at this time I like Diet Pepsi. And they had their 6-packs on sale for the 16.99 ounce bottles, I believe. Yeah, 16.9 ounce bottles, 4 for $11, which makes them $2.75 a piece, and that is still cheaper than Walmart, which for the longest time, I think they're just going to keep it at that price, as $3.33 a 6-pack. So whenever they have it on sale, they used to do 5 for $10 was the cheapest you could get it at Food City, but ever since COVID and the store opening back up, 4 for $11 is as cheap as they go. So I have that for me to take to work, and Chris is wanting something a little different besides just pop and coffee to drink, and he likes some of these, there was a different flavor he found at another store, but the Arnold Palmer, the half and half iced tea and lemonade, he likes those, and these were $7.99 a piece, or $7.99, 79 cents. Woo! 79 cents a piece, which made, he got 3. He took one to work tonight, and, or last night, I believe. So the 3 of them came to $2.37. He also likes a little treat every now and then, so he likes some of the Little Debbie snacks. And at Walmart, these are normally $2.58, and the normal price at Food City is $2.59, so that's pretty much the same. But they were on sale 3 for $5, which made them $1.67 a box. So I got a few of those. They also had, right when I walked in the store, they had a clearance markdown of their ketchup. So I don't know if they're changing the labeling or something like that. But for a 24 ounce, they were marked down to 95 cents. I got 4 because we use a lot of ketchup. I use it in a few recipes, and, you know, gotta have some for those fries. And I think they're about 98 cents at Walmart, so it's not a huge difference. But every penny counts, really. And I won't be surprised if they go up at Walmart soon, because the store brand, not Equate, trying to think of the store brand of just the Walmart brand of Great Value of the salad dressing. I get just the ranch salad dressing. Went from, it was either 92 cents last time I got it at that price, and now it's $1.97, so it's like doubled basically. Okay, for the next section, I got a pack of these Nathan. I've never actually tried the Nathan hot dogs, and I've always kind of wanted to try them. So I got a pack of them because they're normally $4.86 at Walmart, $4.99 at Food City. So again, it's more expensive, but they were on sale for $2.99. So I grabbed one of those just to try, throw in the freezer possibly, which you can tell some of the food I took out of the freezer because I went to Food City a day or two ago. But the Hormel Black Label bacon. I'm trying to see the ounce on here. Well, oh, the 12 ounce. It's 12 ounce package, and sorry, it's cold. It was in the freezer. It was $3.99, normally $7.99. And I usually try and keep bacon, at least 1 pack, in the freezer for some recipes. The next one was a 10-pound bag of Russet Potatoes. Was $4.99. It's just about $1 cheaper than Walmart right now. The Seedless Watermelon in the background there was normally $6.99, but Food City, like most places now, has an app, and if you download the Food City app, they have some of their some store coupons, And for, I think it was 2 days only. It was either the 3rd and the 4th or the 4th and the 5th. It was just for 2 days, a one-time use coupon for $4 off of a seedless watermelon. So they were normally $6.99, and with the $4 off coupon, it made it $2.99. And they are normally $6.88 at Walmart, but I believe they're on rollback for $4.48. So save some money there. I came across this on clearance as well. We like the avocado verde holy guacamole. I know it can freeze well. I've heard a lot of people say that, but I've never actually froze it myself. But I went ahead and froze these, but they were half off. They were normally $3.98? Yeah, $3.99. And so normally when they mark stuff down at Food City, the price is normally about half off. So I got 2 of those for $2 each. And I think the last thing is the fish. I got a pack of the Catfish Filets for on clearance for $5.90. You can see that it was, say, $5.89. And I think the normal, it doesn't, see, they're very, the only bad thing about it is they normally cover up the price it was. It does say that it is just over a pound. The part right above the expiration date is the weight, but it doesn't really show you exactly what the price per pound was before you got it. And I couldn't really match this one at Walmart because they only have frozen. They don't really sell fresh fish, or catfish anyway, but they do have salmon at Walmart. And these, I got 2 packs. We love salmon, especially just baked in the oven, skin on with some seasoning. And at Walmart, at least when I looked it up online, they are $12.62 a pound. And with this price, it was on both of them. It dropped it down to $9.99 a pound on both of these types of fish, and they were about half off. So that will make a good little meal with a side of vegetables and some rice or something like that. So all in all together, my total was $101.32. I mean, I know there's not a whole lot of meals here, and if they are, they're not the healthiest thing in the world. But like I said, I tend to overspend on groceries, so I actually do have a good stockpile of things. I have a lot of chicken and pork frozen in the fridge. I have plenty of rice. I'll be adding another haul on here from Walmart, where I bought just a few things. And I want to say, I'm going to try and add it on the end of this video, hopefully, or with this video. And then we have a few things like produce-wise that we got at Sam's Club the other day, like stuff for salads. And I think that's about it right now. I know I'm not the best at this. Hopefully with time it'll get a little better. But I hope to add on here too, or maybe in the next one, the meal plan that I hope to try and make with some of these meals. If you don't remember, or if you've not watched my first video, this channel is going to be a lot about budgeting as well. If you're seeing this channel and this video and this is the only one that you've seen from me, I just started my channel a few weeks ago, and there's a few budget videos up and like cash stuffing, and I am going to try and see what I can do on a budget with these new prices. So I have about $48 and change left for this, from this paycheck, to spend on groceries. So we will see what I can get at Walmart for that. Okay, everybody, I'm back with the second part of my haul. These few items that I got came from Walmart, and it was a total of $35.02. Okay, I got a few bags of the crispy onions. We like to put these on salads. Sometimes we'll put some on like whatever we're having for dinner, if we have like a little casserole or something like that. But we mostly put it in salad. It adds a lot of flavor, actually. Some red seedless grapes. They were on sale for $1.38 a pound. And these 2 bags came to $5.59. I like the darker grapes. Let me know down below in the comments. Are you team green or team red grapes? And actually, there's ones darker than this. I guess they actually call them black grapes, but I don't know if I've ever actually had those. But, or I see all the time, Sam's Club or Costco, I'm not sure which one. A lot of people get like cotton candy. And I think I saw somebody the other day got one pack that was supposed to be like grape soda. So comment down below your favorite type of grapes. They actually had in the clearance section a bag of the a box of the instant grits, the cheddar cheese kind, which I've never had, but I do like regular grits and I like them more savory. Are you team savory, sweet? This was $4.50 marked down from $5.68, so a little bit of a discount, but it is a pretty big box, and I can make like a little breakfast bowl with grits, maybe some bacon and eggs. I got a loaf of just the regular sandwich bread. It's still about $1, which is higher. It used to be 88 cents. I got a little bag of the sunflower kernels, again for salads. I'm not gonna lie, I do eat a little bit by themselves every time I make a salad. I got a bag of corn, frozen corn. This was still, I think, 84 cents. Sorry, I'm trying to look it up on the little receipt here. I got a couple cans of petite diced tomatoes, some bananas. I was out of sandwich bags, and per, I guess, bag, on the price tag on the shelf, you know, sometimes it'll let you know the price per ounce, but I think with this one it's like price per bag. But I got a pretty big box this time. I normally only get like 100 count box, but I was like, you know what, this way I just won't run out as quickly, and technically it is cheaper in the long run. So I got that. And the rest of the ones in the back, I got a couple boxes of the au gratin, or they didn't have any of the scalloped, but to me they're almost basically the same thing. One has like a more cheese sauce and one has kind of a creamy sauce. And the cornbread, like their dupe on stuffing or stovetop. These are both 94 cents, I believe. Or the stuffing is 88 cents. And the potatoes were 98. So 88 cents, 98 cents. And then the rest is just stocking up on some pasta. I was all out of the penne downstairs, and when I was there last time they had absolutely none. And I want to say they only had the rotoni and like the more expensive brand, and I grabbed a few boxes of elbows. And that is all for this little haul. This came to $35.02, and the beginning part of this video was the one from the local store at Food City, and it came to $101.32, which brings me to a total of $136.34 so far for this paycheck. And I allot myself $150 per paycheck for groceries, so that leaves me $13.66 to fill in with like milk and eggs. Probably is most thing that we would get that I might run out of, because I'm getting ready to boil some eggs for lunches this week. And that's about it. I'm going to try and also add on to the end of this a little bit of a meal plan. I'm not the best at meal planning, but we're going to see how it goes. See you in a few minutes, hopefully. Hey everybody, I'm back with the meal plan part of the video. I made this little form here on Google Sheets to try and keep track of what I already have in the house, to try and use it first to make a little meal plan. And all these like little boxes, I just went through like my fridge and freezer and kind of my pantry and everything to write down stuff that I had on hand to try and use it up before it went bad, because I did have a few things in the fridge that were maybe a day or two past the expiration date or getting close to it. So I figured I better try to find a way to use it up pretty quick. And these colors correspond to, I made this to try and use as a shopping list from now on, now where I'm on this budget. and it's the exact same colors and sections on here except for the health and beauty part. But I'm going to see if maybe, I've made lists and stuff before when I've gone to the store, but I still wasn't really on a budget, so if I saw something I thought I needed or wanted to try, I would still grab it. But I'm hoping actually having a list like this in hand, I'm going to try and take it with me and not just have it on my phone, that maybe I can stick to the budget a little bit better. But I had just, I'm going to try and make it to where you can see it a little easier here. I had quite a bit, and honestly, when you start writing it down this way, you have more than you think you do. I guess because things just tend to get pushed back into the fridge or to the back of the cabinet or the shelf that, you know, you have in the pantry. When you really start looking for stuff or trying to look at it and write it down or take like an inventory, which I do plan on, I have made a couple sheets to do like a freezer inventory and kind of a pantry inventory to keep a little better track of stuff that I have, because I do have a lot of things that I bought multiple times because I thought I didn't have any more, and then I found some. But I went through my fridge and wrote down anything that I could find, and the freezer, and like my little kind of bread cabinet. And I do have a lot of snacks and little miscellaneous type things on here. And then I just wrote on the side, like, ideas that I might have in that pretty much the day I was making these sheets and started printing them out. I noticed I had like four packs of, you know, like the little roll, like you get cinnamon rolls and stuff in the refrigerated section of crescent rolls, that a couple of them were like a day or two past the date and the rest were not far behind. And so for the first day, and oh, by the way, when you see this actual where I wrote it down on the meal plan sheet here, I'm a night shift nurse, and so I tend to, when I get off work, I mean, I love breakfast food. I eat breakfast food all the time, and will eat it like for any meal if given the option, probably. But I do eat like dinner type foods in the morning, because that's kind of our nighttime. You know, when we get off work in the morning, it's kind of, you know, what are we going to have for dinner? So there's been plenty of times that I've ate spaghetti or, you know, something along those lines in the morning, because I've just been awake and worked 12 hours. So some of on the meal plan sheet here, it will probably look a little odd that there's not really a lot of lunches, because I'm normally asleep during that time of the day, and I'll have a lot of stuff for breakfast, so to speak. That's not really usually a breakfast food, but I'll kind of explain a little bit more as I go along. But I decided just to take some of those crescent rolls and take the sandwich meat and some sliced cheese and just roll that up inside and bake it. I took a few pictures. I'll try to insert them here if I can figure out how to, because I've not done that yet. And I had that for, well, let's see here. I'll kind of go through the rest of this. I saw when I was kind of scrolling through Facebook, it was like an oven chicken pot pie, where you just kind of make the filling and you put like biscuits or something on top. And I basically did that type of thing, but I just cut up the crescent rolls and used those instead of biscuits, because I do have some biscuits in the fridge, but they still have a little bit of time before they have to be used, and I really needed to use up those crescent rolls. I have the stuff for salads. I kind of just made a list of ideas and was going to fill them in on the meal plan if it was something I decided to make. Veggie or protein bowl. It's kind of just, when I throw, it's kind of, I don't want to say charcuterie exactly, but it's a lot easier for me to eat something that I can eat with one hand and chart still with the other. And so like pieces of veggies, or like a boiled egg or crackers or something like that, that I can eat in one bite, you know, and chew and chart at the same time, is a lot better for me and helpful at work to have something like that. So I kind of, sometimes I'll make a salad with it, like I'll throw chickpeas and just dice up the boiled eggs and put in some cherry tomatoes and cut up the cucumber and some little, like, make the broccoli bite-sized and just put some ranch on it and eat it like that, and not actually have like the lettuce portion of the salad, if that makes sense. kind of like all the toppings, because I might throw some of those crispy onions that you saw in the haul video. I might throw some of that on there to give it some flavor, and some sunflower seeds. Kind of like all the toppings that I might put on a salad, I might make a salad out of that specifically. And there's something that I like getting from the store. It's in the salad section. I do get it a lot, and I've made a salad just with that instead of cutting up lettuce if I'd run out. What's it called? Broccoli slaw. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a lot. It's in with like the I think at Walmart it's in the section of like the bags of the pre-cut vegetables. But it's a lot like coleslaw mix, I guess, in a way, but more crispier and like thicker chunks, I guess. Kind of hard to explain if you've not had it before, but I've made a salad with that and just put like toppings on it. Sandwiches and chips. I usually always have sandwich meat and bread. Hot dogs and then tater tots. A breakfast hash. I use like the bags that you can get in the freezer section at Walmart. What is it called? I guess it's O'Brien hash browns, like with the potatoes and green peppers and onions, but you can also just get just the potatoes and none of the onions or peppers. Either one of those, and I'll fry that up, you know, in a skillet with onions, and then put some eggs on the side and maybe some bacon. But I've also done it with tater tots. I thought I had more hash browns once, and all I had was like half a bag of tater tots. And me and Chris had already been talking about it on the way home, that we were going to make that. And we were like, ugh, because we love potatoes. In any form, I'll eat a potato. And so I was like, well, hand me the tater tots. We're going to make this work somehow because I'm craving it now. And I put the tater tots in the skillet and just kind of I put the lid on and kind of let it get a little bit soft, like soft enough that I can kind of chunk them up or break them up. And it's if you have one of those little hamburger meat mashers, you know, that works pretty good. Or you can just use your spatula. Just once it gets soft enough to kind of break it up into like little pieces, almost like, you know, the hash brown pieces. And then just kind of let it get brown, cook it till it's through, season it, salt and pepper, onion powder, whatever you like on there. And then just have the eggs and all that like you normally would. But sometimes I throw in some corned beef hash just to have a little bit of like meat without having to cook like a whole pack of bacon. Or if I didn't have like the little bacon pieces that you can put on there, or like the pre-cooked bacon that you just microwave. If I didn't have any of that, a can of corned beef hash with tots and some onions, and then put some eggs. It's very good. I had a bunch of pizzas in the freezer, so we could have pizza and salad. And every now and then we do, I guess these days you can call it like a cheap charcuterie board. But when I was in like high school or in college, I just called it like finger foods. It's kind of a night where you just made a ton of like appetizer type stuff that was in the freezer that you could just, you know, eat with your fingers. So you can make like a veggie and fruit tray. I got pizza rolls, mozzarella sticks, tater tots, etc. Anything that's in the house, that's in the fridge, that you, like fruit, veggies in the fridge that you need to use up, cut it up, make it like a little charcuterie board, have crackers and cheese, or, you know, if you have like appetizer type foods in the freezer, make those up. It's kind of a free-for-all in a way. Maybe if you have kids in the family, let each kid pick a component, or just whatever you decide that you need to use up to make room in the freezer, or eat out of the fridge before it goes bad. So I used to do that a lot growing up, especially with like leftovers too. Some people can have kind of free-for-all with leftovers, just pull 2 or 3 nights of dinners out, and everybody gets what they want. So the meal plan that I kind of set up, and technically, I guess I actually made this on Tuesday night. I just kind of filled it in with what I had beforehand. I had to work Sunday night, so I just had a bagel and cream cheese and fruit that morning, so I would not have anything too heavy on my stomach when I went to sleep. And so that's why there's not really a lot of stuff in the lunch category, because I'm usually, if I have to work that night, I'm asleep during that time. And my fiance Chris stays with me a lot because it's a lot closer from my place to work than his place, and we work at the same hospital. But his hours are different. He works 8-hour shifts and I work 12. So he works Monday through Friday. Sunday through Friday. The only nights that he gets off, Sunday through Thursday. The only nights that he gets off is Friday and Saturday. And he's a very light sleeper. So during the day, even on my day off, if he's there, I normally still sleep during the day just to kind of, for one, stay on that sleep schedule. But then, you know, I'm not keeping him awake doing stuff around the house. So a lot of time, almost every single day of the week, I'm usually asleep or about to go to sleep during the lunch period. So that's why I don't have a lot filled out in that section. For dinner that night, I just took some pizza rolls, an apple, and some cucumber slices. For breakfast Monday morning, I just had some cereal and fruit because this was Chris's weekend with his little girl, and he wasn't there, so I didn't make anything huge. And on Monday night, I just ate my lunch from the night before because when I got to work, one of the girls I work with had actually stopped at, I don't know if you've heard, well, if you're probably around from this area or I guess the South kind of area, there's a Lee's Famous Recipe, which is a lot like KFC. And she had stopped and picked up some of that food on the way to work for everybody to eat. So I didn't eat my pizza rolls that night, so I just brought them and ate them Monday night. And then Tuesday, we had the meat and cheese roll-ups and some watermelon. You'll see in my grocery haul, I got that big watermelon really cheap, and I went ahead and cut it up that morning for us to snack on. And that night, I had the leftovers from the meat and cheese roll-ups. Wednesday morning, I made that oven chicken pot pie, and for Wednesday night, I had some of the leftovers. Thursday, which is actually right now technically because it's like 2 or 3 in the morning when I'm filming this, I'm going to make this breakfast hash this morning, and there should be some leftovers for us to have for Friday morning. If not, maybe we can just have some cereal or whatever we might feel like. There's oatmeal. I have those cheddar cheese grits if I want to make those and some eggs, but usually, especially my first night back, it's usually a rough night, so I probably won't feel like cooking anything Friday, so it's either going to be heating up leftovers if there's any, or something fast like cereal. I plan on trying to take a salad to work tonight, and then on Friday night, I'll have leftovers from probably the oven chicken pot pie, because the meat and cheese roll-ups, they're gone now. So, and if I don't feel like that, I might make like a sandwich or something fast like that to take, or pizza rolls, or I do have a couple ramen noodles because that's a very fast thing that just about every nurse eats at some point. Saturday is that's Saturday on my weekend off. My weekend off is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but I always work the Friday night before, so it makes it a little difficult sometimes to go places because about halfway through the day, I'm fading pretty fast because I've been up for quite a while. But Saturday, every other Saturday is the only day I may get off that morning, so technically, you know, I was at work, but neither one of us have to work that night because Sunday, the next day, that's his first day back to work. So every other week, Saturday night or Saturday period is the only day that we really have together where neither one of us have to go to work. We don't have to make sure we try and get any sleep because we don't have to be anywhere that night if we don't want to. So that day is kind of left open because we've kind of mentioned going to the movies, and if we do that, we'll probably eat out for lunch, which means maybe we'll snack on something in the car that morning. But if we are just going to stay at home for the weekend, then we'll probably we might make something like this cheap charcuterie or something like that, maybe the hot dogs and tater tots or something for lunch. That might be a day where we actually eat something around lunchtime because we don't have to be asleep that day. But that's pretty much the only day every other weekend that we actually have together. Alright, I know this video is probably kind of long, sorry. It's my first haul video. Hopefully, once I get in the process of doing these more and more, it won't be so spacey. But please leave any questions you might have below. Comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see anything more like this. And hit the notification bell so you know when I upload my next video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.